The weather is finally breaking, it is warm, and you are looking for some easy, elevated, effortlessly chic outfits to wear this summer, baby, I have got you. If you happen to be new here, I am Jordan Blackwell, former materials engineer turned lifestyle content creator behind a Little Miss JB Style, sharing with you life's possibilities through style, not just helping you what makes you look good, because girly, you know I want you to look good, but also what makes you feel good, because when you feel good in the pieces that you buy and the pieces that you own, your style is just going to give that you are looking to give. So with that, grab your little drinky drink of choice. I have a lavender haze from Drifter, and let's dive into some easy, effortless summer outfits. So I don't know about you, but sometimes it can be really hard to figure out how to wear your workwear outside of your 9 to 5 on the weekend to really maximize your wardrobe. Because if you know me, you know I'm going to rewear my clothes and find tons of ways to style them. So with that in mind, this is how I am taking my really fun River Island pants into the weekend. Now, this is just the base, and I wanted to show you this really chic denim top, which is from Temu of all places. If you missed that sponsored video, go ahead and check that out after this. But this is just so fun and it's so easy, and I wanted to give you something, again, a little bit unexpected, because unexpected denim tops are gonna go a long way. They are so breezy for the summer, and this is gonna make a really great layering piece come a fall and spring to really just like add that extra elevated that you are looking for. Plus, the other thing I love is the length, right? Like, look at how long this is. It's giving full coverage while still giving cropped. And I wanted to show that also because I know sometimes we see a crop top and we're like, Jay, I don't think I'm ready to show body. But I wanted to give you a way to wear crop tops that still is modest while showing off your figure. Now let's accessorize this and give it a little more summer feel. For the shoes, I have these sandals. These are from Vici Collection, and these are just like the quintessential. I think every girly should have a pair of sandals like this in their wardrobe. They are nude, they are comfortable because of the thick heel, and they will go with just about everything. Right, and like the length on these too, because puddling jeans, puddle pants are having a moment. So I also didn't want to go for anything too high so I could still kind of be on trend. And again, it gives that summery feel compared to closed-toed shoes or pointed-toed heels, which, not that those would look bad, but not the vibes we are going for. For a bag, was really feeling some color, so I'm reaching for my Teddy Blake croc bag in this gorgeous green color. It's adding a fun pop of color, but not too overwhelming, and that's because it is a very similar shade to everything going on in the outfit. And that's something I have talked about in my video on just how to elevate your style, because when you're mixing and matching colors, it can get a little dicey, it can get a little, hectic if you're not sure what you're doing. So I always try and keep the shades like really, really close. And what I mean by that is this is a darker denim, so I'm reaching for darker colors. And if it was a brighter denim, then I'd reach for brighter colors, right? But it's still giving something fun. Of course, need some sunnies. I'm gonna go with my Forever 21 sunnies because I do want a little bit of contrast with the pink. Right, these are some of my favorite sunglasses for under $10. I wear these all the time, and it's just adding something fun, adding a little bit of a delicate touch, because I've talked about that too, right? A good outfit is about balance, it's about that yin and yang, right? And so while the sunglasses are sporty, that pink color really softens it up and softens up the rest of the look, giving it a feminine touch, and this is so perfect. Honestly, depending on how you wanted to do it, if you wanted to sneak a top underneath here, you could get away with this for the office, but I even love this for just like a weekend meeting, right? You're headed to the coffee shop to talk shop with your business partner, you're meeting up for a couple of brands, or you're trying to meet a couple of new business owners and pitch your amazing business. This is just a very easy, effortless outfit that you could wear for those occasions. Now, before we get into this next summer look that I cannot wait to wear, I wanted to talk to you today about something that I was always kind of sweeping under the rug, but now feel more comfortable talking about, thanks to the sponsor of today's video, BetterHelp. Because when I tell y'all I used to struggle with anxiety so bad, and I came from a family that was very much sweep it under the rug, throw some dirt on it, just kind of put your head down and grind it out. And it really wore down on me, especially in the winter and the spring months when I'm just ready to be back outside. And truly, I was a mess, and I would try to hide it all because I did not want to really burden anybody or let anyone know that that was something that I was going through. But I finally decided enough is enough. I didn't just want to look good, I wanted to feel good. And so going to therapy and talking to a therapist about what I was going through, some of the best ways that I could be coping to set myself up so that I was feeling more motivated, able to really show up for myself and feel my best self, it was truly transformative and so necessary. And that is where BetterHelp comes in. First, it is so easy. You go to their website, betterhelp.com/littlemissjbstyle, answer a few really quick questions, and after that, usually within 48 hours, you will be paired with a licensed therapist with years of experience helping people with the same struggles as you. So let our sponsor BetterHelp connect you to a therapist who can support you all from the comfort of your home. Visit betterhelp.com/littlemissjbstyle or click Little Miss JB Style at sign up and enjoy a special discount for your first month. With that, let's get into this next summer look. Next up, leaning into, I mean, they call it a trend, but honestly, I don't think elevated basics are a trend, but something that is going to be perfect for everyday breezy, whether you are running errands, but is something that's a step up from just a bodysuit and wide leg pants. This amazing fit, right? Super casual, super breezy, perfect for those crazy hot summer days. I have this top, which is from Hours through Revolve. I absolutely love a good elevated basic top. It's just so easy, so effortless, the same as just a regular crop top, but with that something different in it, this cross front detailing that you can adjust and make work for you regardless of your personal style or how you want this to sit. Then there's these really breezy pants, right? These I got from Stradivarius through ASOS, and I got them specifically for the length because I wanted some white pants that I could wear on and every day without having to wear heels, because baby, 2 knee surgeries into it, we are not a heels every day, all day kind of girly anymore. So a look like this is super easy and elevated compared to, again, just a bodysuit or a crop top, and works for like running errands. You're headed to the market. This is just like a good everyday uniform that I swear by. Now, to accessorize, keeping in line that we want to be elevated but casual, my New Balances, adding a little bit of animal print, my personal preference, and that is something I always encourage you to do, especially when choosing your accessories, right? It's not just about choosing what is going to be good and functional and makes you feel good, but also is going to have a little bit of personality, right? I love me some animal print. I always try to incorporate it into a lot of my looks, and this is just a very easy, simple way to do that. Now, for a bag, gotta reach for my tried and true trusty Coach bag. Again, this is just my everyday, my go-to. She is so perfect, the tabby, and they have made her in so many fun colors, different puffy designs. So they're just having, Coach is having a great time with their bags, and I'm not mad at it. I'm actually looking at maybe 1 or 2 to add into the rotation, but for an everyday, she's gonna do it every time. Of course, sunglasses. If you've watched any of my other videos, this should not be a surprise at this point. I've been living in these Sojo sunglasses. They're just like the perfect tint for everything, right? They're gonna block the sunshine, but then they also, of course, let you go inside and outside. So not too dark. And again, this is so perfect for super casual things, right? Running around because you have the comfortable sneakers, taking you to get some groceries. Maybe you need to go pick up that package that FedEx keeps refusing to leave at your apartment because they decided not to buzz the door, or just even meeting up with like the gal pals to walk around the mall, right? You want to be chic, you want to be elevated and look put together. Before we get into this next look, which I am coining like sporty, elevated chic, if you are finding this video helpful and you like seeing videos like this, do me a quick favor, go ahead and boop the like button, because that lets me know to keep putting this kind of content on my channel for you. And thank you so much for doing that real quick. Now let's get into this fit. If you watch my vacation outfits from Temu, this top looks very familiar. It is a dupe of the L'Academy set and at a fraction of the price, because here's the tea. Here's the thing, okay? Here's the tea. I have purchased pieces from L'Academy before, and when I tell you the price is not matching the quality on a lot of those things, and I was pleasantly surprised by how nice this Temu set came out in comparison for literally a fraction of the price. So with like sports core, polo, tennis core, all of that trending, I thought it would be so fun to take the top from the set and pair it with something a little bit more elevated and give, like I said, like chic, off duty, and elevated all at the same time, because this top, so breathable, so easy. I got this in a medium and it's so perfect for the summer. It adds a little bit of color. Then I've got my mango wide leg pants. I always get asked about these babies. Again, with the puddle pants trending, I thought this would be such a great combination. It's giving elevated, definitely giving like, let's grab lunch at the yacht club, let's go to the golf course and grab a little lunch, watch the boys while they play, right? Just very fun, very breezy, and I really love this. Plus, what you might be realizing too, I'm very much like the queen of same but a little different. Like babes, we're not going to copy the homework word for word, but I'm not going to rewrite the whole thing either. So I'm definitely a if it isn't broke, Why fix it? And this uniform slaps every single time. Now let's accessorize. Again, we still want to give everyday, but a little bit more elevated, reaching for my Senzo heels, which babes, again, don't judge. I love these heels, but they have seen some things, some dance floors. They have lived a couple of lives. They are what, 4 or 5 years old and still standing so strong, but they are definitely going to, I would say, in the next year or two, probably need to be replaced. But in the meantime, if it ain't broke, why fix it? And that's the other thing I love about these sandals. They are just like the perfect length, barely grazing the floor, giving that long leg. JB, there she go. There she go. And that is a style tip I will always, always swear by, right? If you are not a fan of closed-toed pointed heels like moi, open-toed sandals are always, always a great option to still give you that nice long leg look without the uncomfortableness of pointed-toed shoes. Because, baby, again, not doing it. For the bag, this might be a little kitschy, it might be a little too cutesy and on the nose, but this fun bag I got from Forever 21 like 3 years ago. I don't know why, but it's very much giving like cabana. It's giving resort wear now, but like still elevated, playing with a couple really fun things. But again, I like to be playful. I like to add a little bit more personality, especially in the accessories. And I just feel like this is very, very fun. Now, sunnies, the ones I wanted to wear downstairs. One second. These green sunglasses from People. Again, I'm a very matchy girl. She a very matchy girl, just like her grandmama. First, she get the bag, then that's not gonna rhyme. You know what? That was never really my strong suit anyway. So this is really like giving again elevated, sporty, chic, right? Ready to just take on the day, grab a cute lunch, meet the girls, and kiki about a couple of things. Now, girlies with the thighs who are afraid to wear shorts, let me give you an option to try. Again, with another elevated basic, you are probably sensing a theme. I don't want to call it a problem though, because it's doing what it needs to do. So I have this gorgeous top from the line by K, and it's so easy, so breezy. Again, something just a little bit different than your racerback tank top that can easily elevate a look. And I have these gorgeous, they're like a marigold color from ALC. Please do not judge me for the fact that they're wrinkled. I know my dad is watching this like, baby girl, I didn't raise you to be on this here internet with wrinkled clothes. Go back in the house and iron it again. You are not gonna have me out here looking like I don't take care of my children. I apologize. I feel like the people are gonna understand because the vibes are gonna vibe, right? Like these are super comfortable, super breezy. The key about shorts, it can be very, very tricky, right? Because the thighs will be chafing. I personally like to wear more flowy styles like this for that reason. That's one of the reasons I also have struggled with denim styles and really elevating denim styles. So you will see that I don't wear those often, but this is such a great base. Like I said, it's just something easy, something breezy. Now we're gonna layer it, step it up a notch, kind of giving like beachy but business. Starting with adding this tan blazer from H&M. Right, I just love how the colors play on each other. You have this tan but the gold, and it's really popping. It's really just again bringing this into a little bit more formal, a little bit more elevated, but still everyday and still chic because it's a very breezy blazer. It's not going to be too hot and it's not too tight either, where you're just feeling too restricted, which is giving it way more casual and how you can take a blazer into the weekend and still be very, very chic. Plus, a very rare moment that I'm actually going to be playing with color. Now for the shoes, bringing back the nude sandals from Vici collection because we want to give nice and long legs here, playing into that rule of thirds. You've probably heard all the fashion girlies mention, right? Rule of thirds, rule of thirds. And I've definitely talked about it in my other videos. I have an entire playlist actually helping you understand like the fashion basics, how to measure your body, how to clean out your wardrobe, and of course mentioning the rule of thirds, especially when it comes to keeping your proportions. So this is helping me do just that. As you can see, the 2/3 is the top half and the 1/3 with them legs out, still giving nice and long leg, still business, still casual. And the other thing I love about a blazer with the shorts, again, if you're worried about coverage, if you're worried about showing too much body yada yada for the everyday, this gives you that additional coverage too. Now for the bag, reaching for the Coach tabby shouldn't be a surprise because I really wanted to play with the white in the top and bring that in together and just pull that look right nice and cohesive. That's the other thing I talk about in a lot of my videos too, and the reason I personally am not big on color blocking. I don't personally have the patience to figure out which shades and this shades every single day. So for the everyday, this is a very, very easy way to make sure that your outfits are cohesive, is kind of having one or two items really matching and pulling it together. And that way you still have the fun with the color without having to put in too much thought. For the sunnies, these brown free people ones, and the reason I'm doing this is it really gives the ultimate cohesiveness. There's brown and white, playing into kind of the rule of thirds from a color and balance perspective, right? Making sure that I have three different pieces with white in it, three different pieces that kind of have that brown and gold color. So this again helps you be cohesive and helps you be elevated for your everyday. And I love this easily for a good like lunch meeting. I would say this is good for like a patio date too, grabbing some drinks, right? Especially after a long work from home day. This is just something so fun again and very, very elevated. And you might be thinking to yourself, Jordan, I feel like you're showing me pieces from places that I already shop at, but I never see these pieces. If you feel like that is you and you are just struggling to find pieces like this to add to your wardrobe, go ahead and follow me over on Like to Know It, because not only do I share how you can shop these looks, I also do roundup sharing everything catching my eye, new wins in different categories like matching sets, shorts, sandals, but also I look at like what's new in my cart, things like that, so that you can have that first look and the first access to these pieces before everybody else. So if you are wanting to get the jump and be the first to kind of see what's new out there and easily find these pieces, because babes, I get it. There are so many stores. Who has the time and energy to be scrolling and scrolling and scrolling or trying a billion things on or just looking through the racks? This saves you all that time, especially if you love my style and the pieces I wear, but can't seem to find them when you shop for yourself. And with that, let's get into this next look because it's my favorite for the upcoming season. This next look is your sign to stop playing with the men's section, okay? Stop playing with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Even if you consider yourself a little bit more traditionally feminine, when I tell you right now, Zara's men's section, Abercrombie's men's section, especially for just like effortlessly chic tops like this. And I love the detailing. Let me come in really close. Right? Look at this organza. Look at the pattern. That is so soft, so chic. And that's what I really, really love about this top, because you can go a lot of different ways with this. Again, giving you a way to kind of dress up some regular trousers, or you could even do this with jeans if you wanted to. And I'm also foreseeing in my future some shorts. And another way that I recently styled it is like this for an event. So this shirt is so versatile, which is in my top 5 rules of things like a piece must be. It is versatile, right? We need a baby we can wear over and over again. Now to accessorize this, I am not gonna lie, I really thought that my shoes from Shoes, which I ordered through Orchard Mile, were gonna get here today. They got a little delayed. So instead, we are going to reach for bringing the Senzo heels back. I just feel like they're the perfect like mix of soft, they're feminine, plus the wooden detailing I think really will highlight the pattern in the top as well, right? Just giving it a little more soft and feminine touch. Plus, in terms of like everyday wear heels, these are some of my favorites. I think that's why I wear them so much. They've just been so comfortable and really just reliable in terms of long all day wear. Yeah, I do like that. Right, it's still soft, still feminine. You could, if you wanted to, like I said, a flat sandal would be super cute. Mine just did not arrive on time for the bag. Bringing out my Jacquemus bag that I mentioned a little bit earlier with my little loop-de-loop, I wanted to add just a little bit more softness to it. And with the white shoes, again, like I talked about, adding some coordination. Plus, it gives a little bit more femininity to the look with the smaller bag versus a bigger bag. I think that would just give my to lead back a little bit too boho and not as much elevated, which is what we are going for. Now for the sunnies, I am gonna play with this pair from Sojo's. I think that the other ones that are super clear would look really, really good too. But something's telling me just like something a little bit darker to give a little bit more contrast, right? Because everything else kind of blends really, really well. You have the white with the white, you have the cream. So the brown just gives a little bit of pop, but in a way that just isn't too overwhelming and really just polishes off the look for an everyday elevated chic fit. Keep in mind that timeless style does not have to be boring, it does not have to be basic, it does not have to be simple. Truly, what makes your style timeless and really elevated is listening to yourself and really tapping into what you like and what you love, and not just what makes you look good. Because, baby, after this, you definitely are going to be looking good, but what makes you feel good as well? And if you really want to dive deeper into building a wardrobe that makes you feel amazing, like that girl that you absolutely are, baby, go ahead and check out my entire playlist on how to transform your style. Like I said, learning some of the basics, understanding your body, figuring out what works for you for the free, and how you can really take your style up that extra notch that you've really been wanting to do. Before you do that though, go ahead and make sure you hit the subscribe button so you don't miss a video sharing even more on how to find things that not just make you feel good, but look good. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you over there.